Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek. We're back for Outnumbered. Last episode we were at the airport. Now it's time for a night out. Somehow, I don't think this is going to go very well, is it? Let's check it out.
Can I go to Daisy's sleepover?
No.
But why?
Because sleepovers are the invention of the devil.
But you let me go to Max's sleepover.
Yep, and you watched The Hills Have Eyes and you didn't sleep for 6 months. And when we drove down to Bristol, you said the Cotswolds were staring at you.
But you always go out.
We haven't been out for 9 months.
You went out that time not long ago.
To your parents' evening?
Yes, but when you came in, you smelled like pub.
Oh God. I remember that there was a phase when I was at school where sleepovers were arranged for people's birthdays and stuff. I had one with a friend who I'd had in my very first infant school before we sort of lost touch when we moved to a different town. So we sort of, for each of our birthdays, we went back and forth to kind of just kind of chill out and kind of see each other again. I was thinking actually the other day, I remember having a sleepover for my birthday, and kids wanted to bring stuff around for us to watch, which I remember being the first time I sort of watched Titanic. I definitely didn't see all the way through. And the other thing that I remember them bringing round, and it made me think this is something I might want to do on the channel at some point. Does anyone remember the old show Shooting Stars? Because someone brought round a video, because this is how long ago it was. It was video, it wasn't DVDs, it was a video. So yeah, someone brought around Shooting Stars. I was like, oh yeah, can I bring Shooting Stars around? I was like, yeah, sounds good. Didn't have a clue what it was. I remember someone putting it on, and I remember nothing about it. So yeah, does anyone think I should do a reaction to Shooting Stars? Let me know in the comments.
I understand why you...
Stop it! No, which one is it? Oh. Yeah, but Ben, what I don't get... Stop playing with the gas, will you? What I don't understand is why did you tie Floella to the climbing frame by her plaits?
Because I didn't want her to fall off.
Do you think I'm going to believe that?
I don't know yet.
We're just going out to celebrate the fact that your mum's got a new job.
You're just
Oh, she got
going
the
off
job.
and spending all the money on salad and beer.
What's wrong with salad?
It's too green.
Ben, you
Not
up
if you had
for
tomatoes.
pen? Hello?
One of our operators will be with you.
Oh. For a moment, I thought you were a real person.
Are you sure that babysitter's coming?
What you getting the babysitter for?
You're going out, Frank?
Well, I'm here.
Yes, you are here, but you'll want to watch TV and
Well, it's a waste of money. I could look after him.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, he can.
Burnt down his kitchen.
Yeah, but that was an accident, Karen.
An accident waiting to happen.
Look, come on, I'll take you upstairs. I am the dad monster.
No! You said that it wasn't safe to leave him on his own!
It's the dad monster.
You said that it wasn't
Oh.
I know, but some things it's kinder not to repeat. Look, you shouldn't have said that, should you?
But it's not fair, but he hurts my feelings and I'm not allowed to hurt his.
He can't help it though, can he? Because he's old.
And I can't help it because I'm young.
Keep your voice down because he's only next
When
door.
you're old, you don't have to listen and you can go, oh, what did you say? Oh, what's that? Oh, what?
Yes,
and then
that's...
and you don't have to listen. You just say, what? Oh, yeah, sure. But you don't actually.
Right.
Press the red button. I don't want to press the red button. Why have I got to keep pressing the red button?
Right, there you are. Switched it off, you see?
And besides, when you're old, you have a smell that you can always know that it's them because they have a special smell. So
That is
that
true.
you know when they're near.
Yes, old people smell.
A smell of what you do most. Like Granddad's is forgetfulness. He smells of forgetfulness.
It's a nice smell though, isn't it?
What does forgetfulness smell like?
Particularly.
Pete, can you come and take over, please?
Yeah, come on.
Go on.
No.
Get up and clean your teeth. Go on, I've got to help your mum.
Just need to finish getting ready. Karen, hurry up, please.
Why are all your operators busy? Then get more operators. I thought people were cheap in India.
Life's cheap in India.
Sorry?
2 million children die every year before the age of 5.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying I approved of the cheapness of... human life is obviously very... God, the fridge is going nuts again. Jake, you take the phone for a bit. Let me know if any real people come on.
Indians are real people, Dad.
I'll get it. Is it the same babysitter as last time?
No?
Why not?
You know why not.
Pete, this is Draxie. And this
Draxie?
is Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, it's Karen. This is Jake and Jake's friend Jo, but she'll be going home at some point.
Oh, you have nice children.
You take a turn, listen.
You haven't seen them yet.
Right.
Don't
There are snacks in
give the phone to
fridge.
Ben.
These are our mobile numbers, and this is a list of things that Ben will try to tell you that aren't true.
Okay. And who is...
Oh, that's my dad.
He stay?
Yes.
Oh, so why I come to...
Well,
He has early Alzheimer's.
dementia.
They're saying he's... Ben.
Oh,
You
yes.
said not to
Told
do
you not
that.
to do that.
But he is safe, yes?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
good. Okay. There you go. Go have a nice night. Here is no problem.
Okay, we go. Off we go.
Let's make a break for it.
Enjoy yourselves.
Thanks.
Yeah, get out while you can.
By the way, me and Joe just thought we'd nip out to the cinema, but that's cool, isn't it? Right. Have a good time.
What, just the two of you?
Oh no, there's a whole gang of us.
Well, yeah, we'll be back by 10:30, and it's not school day tomorrow, so it's fine.
10:30, Jake. You're only 12.
Well, Joe's got the tickets already, and I mean, everyone else's parents have said yes.
Have your parents said yes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'll be cool.
They'll be cool.
Can I hang up now?
Yeah.
The stupid man who keeps asking me questions.
Oh, give it to me.
Let me look. I promise I'll be back by 10:30.
Hello.
Hang on. Is it the Cineplex you're planning to go
Oh,
to?
well, I'm sorry you've had to wait for someone to answer. I've only had to wait 71
Oh yeah,
minutes.
there's a big group of us. Like, what are you so worried about?
Well, let me see. There was the drive-by shooting that happened there last week.
Yeah, Dad, that was outside.
He's right.
Yes, but to get to the inside, you have to go through the outside.
True.
How come everyone else's parents thinks it's fine?
Yes, how come?
Karen,
Yeah,
can
how
you
come?
stay out of this?
If that sentence is going to transfer you to another department, please don't say it because I will stab myself.
Let me explain it to you.
No, not you. It's me I'll stab. No, myself. It's me. I'll stab myself.
I'm sorry, Jake, but I think this time it has to be a no.
Oh, come on, Dad, that's not fair.
No, this isn't fair.
Back on hold again. He's put me back on hold.
Is it tonight you're going out?
Yes, I was just explaining to Jake that it has to be a no.
I'm afraid
Well,
so,
is
darling.
it tonight?
Yes, Dad, it's
What
tonight.
is wrong with you?
Yes, what is wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Ben, don't do the wolf thing.
Because you said you were going out, and I just
You're
wondered
being ridiculous.
if that
Yes,
is
you
tonight
are
that you're
being
going.
ridiculous.
But Karen's 6 and even she thinks you're
Did you
being
say it was tonight?
Look, I don't get where I'm gonna die. I mean, right, I'm going to the cinema.
Bye-bye, Draxie.
Just walk off.
And the thing about Tyson is, he's hardly like a boss at all. He's always cracking jokes. He's so funny. You would really like him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And he's so spontaneous. I mean, with someone like him, work isn't a grind at all.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Sounds better than Veronica.
That's good.
Sorry, I shouldn't keep banging on about him.
No, look, I'm pleased you have such a fun boss.
Do you think we did the right thing with Jake? Should we have checked with the other parents?
Look, I don't know, but do you think just for once we could talk about something other than family stuff?
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah, you're right.
Have the romance. It's a romantic night out.
God, how long is
celebration.
it since we've been out together?
It's ages.
Very quiet restaurant,
It
isn't
is
it?
ages.
Yeah. Ages.
They literally booked the whole place out just for themselves.
Well, this is nice.
You see, the thing is, Draxie, I've got to go to bed at 8 unless I play video games because they're educational, and that means I'm allowed to go to bed at 10.
You go to bed at 10 o'clock.
See? It's not on the list.
Ah, Ben. Funny boy.
It's just crap. It's not fair, is it?
No.
They're all going about respect, but they're not showing me any.
I mean, dude, you are 12.
Stalin's organ grinder. That's what they call that rocket launcher.
Oh, great, look. Now she's going to give him my ticket to Billy.
Word of advice, Jake. Never invade Russia. If you do, you'll regret it.
Thanks, Grandad.
Very
remember
fine
that.
words there.
Our last babysitter went back to Poland where children are nice. And she had a funny eye that kept going like this. And then she started breathing funny like this.
It sounds very interesting, but I am from Croatia. What do you know about Croatia?
Well, it's full of crows and it's in Asia.
Croatia's people seek asylum, and then they're plumbers, and then our plumbers have no jobs and starve. But that's good because they're rubbish and they eat all our biscuits.
There is only one thing you need to know about Croatia. We kick your butts at football twice.
Oh!
Now, time for bed.
Maxie, do you think Ben's hair looks like a girl? But that's what Floella said at school.
No. Looks like buffalo. Very strong. Very cool. Is this what girl at school say? You know worry, Ben. She's bitch. Now, time for bed. But Grandad has the big TV and bed is boring. We play games.
Yes!
Oh, God.
It's a bit cold, actually.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be cold.
Oh, in that case, it's a bit warm. Listen, Sue, about your dad, I really don't think it's safe for him to go and live back at his place.
Oh, God, I know. Sometimes he seems so completely fine and... Oh, God, Tyson told us this heartbreaking story about his dad. He actually filled up at one point when he was...
Did he?
Oh, is Pete getting jealous?
Look, your dad, if he's not safe to leave on his own with the children, then we're going to have a chat with him about what's practical.
Yeah, but not at the weekend, not with children around. It's not a very good time.
But there is no good time.
No, I suppose not.
It's a very valid point, isn't it? If you don't feel safe to leave your father with your children, is it safe to leave him on his own? It's horrible because you never want to be in that situation where you have to say they have to have more regular care. They have to have people looking after them because they can't do it for themselves anymore. And that happened to my nan, and it stemmed from a night. She had dementia. She was in this sort of flat, which was, it wasn't like a care home, but it had people within the building that would do entertainment and they would cook meals and stuff. She had everything in the flat that she needed. She'd have a kitchen, she'd have her living room, toilet, everything. But she would always get a guaranteed meal every lunchtime because they would always do a 3-course meal for them. It was just up to them to get breakfast and evening meals. But my nan wouldn't even do that a lot of the time. And I was often going around, because I lived closest, I'd go around on my way home from work and say, oh, have you had your tea? I'd look in the fridge. And she'd say, yeah, I've had my tea. I'd look in and it's like, it's literally exactly the same as yesterday. And she ended up one night just walking out of the place in a dressing gown, trying to get a taxi to go back up north to where she thought home was. She thought she was down and visiting. And that was the point. It's like, she can't live on her own anymore. And that would be, it was the saddest thing to have to do, but we knew it was the best thing for her. And Sue and Pete, they're going to have to make that very difficult decision.
Oh, sod it. Let's talk to him when we get home tonight.
When we're a bit drunk, you mean?
Exactly.
Is this table satisfactory for Madame?
It's nice, yes.
Here is our menu, and special today is Cocoa Pops.
Oh, yes, okay, yes, please. This one.
I love Cocoa Pops as well.
Excuse me, sir, have you made a reservation?
No.
Sorry, we're full.
What do you mean you're full? It's full with pretend people.
Well, of course they are pretend people. It's my pretend restaurant. And I can do what I like. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sir. We have a no boys rule.
I'm sorry, sir. We have a no boys.
And we have a no hair like girls rule.
That means you've got hair like a girl.
But I am a girl,
Okay,
so
whoa,
it
whoa,
doesn't
whoa, whoa, whoa.
matter.
Okay, now Ben. Oh, okay, hey.
No.
Okay. You can eat with me. You are my date. We will both have the Cocoa Pops.
Right then.
We'll be coming out of the Cineplex now. Joe and Billy and the rest of them. And 12 mums and dads are totally cool about it. Well, 6 mums and 4 dads. Because Shanta and Billy don't have dads. Well, they do have dads, but...
There was this girl when I was young, Jake.
And what happened?
Pearl Harbor. Word of advice, Jake. Never trust the Japanese.
Thanks, Grandad.
Thank you, Ben, for taking me to a nice restaurant. Hello, Ben. Ben, why you not talk to me?
Because it's a date and I'm playing hard to get Joey and Chandler. That's what girls like. Do you watch Friends?
Yes. Who is your favorite
Your
character?
Cocoa Pops, Madame. And yours.
That's not how you treat a customer. You treat a customer with respect. That's the worst service I've ever had.
If you had a restaurant, yours wouldn't be any
You're
better.
rubbish.
Okay, time out. Peace, love. It was very nice food. Thank you very much. My date and I must leave, so please may we have the bill.
Here's your bill.
It was rubbish service.
Okay, here is your money.
I'm sorry, we don't accept pretend money.
It's okay. My date. He'll pay.
So it's Tyson Black.
No, he won't.
Hi.
Well, Tyson, yeah, it's one of those names you can get away with if you're black, but if you're white, it's just a bit, well...
Well, I shouldn't think he named himself.
You did, actually.
Wow.
God, I wish the WI would hold a meeting somewhere else.
What do you mean, he did actually?
He was christened Thomas. I was just doing a bit of general Googling the other night, and I thought for fun I would Google your new employer.
You were spying?
Not spying, Sue. It's Googling. Anyway, I'm pleased you got this new job. I was just taking an interest. And anyway, I was really intrigued as to what kind of company would offer a job to someone like yourself.
And what is myself like?
Oh.
Well...
Don't say anything,
mother
Pete.
with limited hours, returning to the work environment.
Are you saying you're surprised that Tyson offered me the job?
No. I mean, I would offer you a job like a shot. It's just that you don't have any actual experience of web design, and
Digging a
Tyson
hole.
seems very relaxed about
Do you feel
it.
threatened by him?
Yes.
I don't think I could feel threatened by someone who calls himself Tyson.
Right.
It just seemed unusually well paid.
Are
and
you saying that you think he only offered me the job because he fancied me?
Don't be ridiculous.
He's thinking it.
Ridiculous.
No, not ridiculous. I mean, he might well fancy you. I mean, I'd fancy you. I do
There we go.
fancy you, and he probably...
Pete, you dig yourself a massive hole.
Just Googling.
Stop talking.
Pudding?
Because it's still up, aren't they?
Stop! Oh, God, it's there again. Go away.
Dad, okay.
What? I've lost the History Channel, and now all these people keep telling me to phone them.
Well, they're shopping channels.
Shopping.
Draxie? Everything all right, Draxie? You okay?
Hello.
Right, so everyone's still up at 11:15.
They could not sleep, so I teach Karen 5-card stud. She teach me cartwheel. Ben, he bump shelf during kickboxing. There is little blood, but he's okay. And shelf I fix.
Ben was doing kickboxing.
Yes.
It was not on the list. Okay, Ben, Karen, up to bed like you promised.
Night, Dad.
Night,
Night,
night.
Braxy.
Nice evening.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely.
There you go.
Ah, Hiroshima. That's more like it. What are you doing?
I'm just seeing if we've been reconnected.
Oh, look. Here comes Eisenhower. I think that driver's the bird he was knocking off.
Thank you, Simon Sharma.
Bye, Karen. Bye, Ben. I love your hair.
Bye, Braxy.
Your children very nice, very fun. If you like, I come again.
Again? You would be prepared to come again?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you. Bye-bye.
What time do you call this?
What?
You said you'd be back at 11.
No, we only said about.
Well, you should be back at the time you said you'd be back.
Oh!
I know you're upset,
Oh,
and
I'm
I know
upset.
it's not about Joe, but why don't you ask her over tomorrow?
You really think she'd come round after the way you two behaved?
Oh!
I'm really disappointed in you, and you both need to go away and have a good think about what you've done. You've embarrassed me, and you've embarrassed yourself. Oh, forget it.
Do you think he noticed the giggling?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
You were very subtle. Oh, look, I'm sorry about the googling and the fancying and the... Look, I'm just sorry.
Blimey, I'm knackered. Nice
yeah?
night, was it?
Yeah. Dad, there's something that we've been meaning to talk to you about for a while now.
Is this about not lifting up the toilet seat?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sorry about that. Not quite the sharp shooter I used to be.
Sorry. I promise we'll talk to him in the morning.
I've been blaming that toilet seat thing on Ben.
It probably is as well.
Oh, council think we're late paying the council tax. Yeah, well, they didn't collect the Christmas trees off the pavement till March. That's what I call late. Oh, here's another one.
Unless we're both earning now.
Yeah, and if you go for that head of history job...
There's no future in history.
Well...
They'll abolish it soon.
Okay. We'll talk to him this morning. Aye, aye. Deep depression heading this way.
Morning, Mum. Morning, Dad.
Morning. Sleep all right?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking. Well, now I'm really bewildered.
My guess is he's had a text from Joe.
Actually,
Maybe.
I don't know why I said that. I had a terrible night. I was down here at 4 ringing the phone company.
4 a.m.
Yeah, because I thought there'd be less of a queue, and I was right, and there was a really helpful woman. She even found our job number.
You mean they fixed it?
No, don't be silly, but she did say that she would get her supervisor to ring the minute he came on shift this morning.
Oh, I'm glad you're still alive.
Sorry?
Oh, I had a dream last night that there was this big rolling pin with spikes on, 2 of them here, and then you tried to get through them, but they killed you before you could get to the lovely, nice teddies. You got crushed.
So you dreamt that I was killed by a large rolling pin with spikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
Sounds
do you
normal.
have the nightmares? Because isn't your brain on your side?
Yeah, the brain's on your side. I
And
think
one
it's just...
time I woke up and I only had 4 fingers like the Simpsons. And I went into Ben's room and he had my finger sellotaped on, and so he had 6 fingers all in one hand.
You sure that's a dream? That does sound like something Ben might do.
Bang. Bang. Bank. Bank it!
Do you have dreams, and can you remember your dream?
Yeah, I had a very weird dream last night, in fact, about your mum. Your mum's boss. Which is a bit strange because I don't even know him. But I knew it was him And he and your mum were in a football team together.
Well, that's probably us working together.
Yeah. And then you were on this coach.
I wonder what we were doing on a coach.
You were playing away from home.
Oh, dude.
Ben, have you had any dreams?
Yeah. I had a dream about this girl who lives in Spain. She stumbled into a forest where, like, there's this big cave where a creature is, and the rule says, do not take his food. But the silly old girl does, and then the creature chases the girl, going, because he has his eyes in his hands. And that was it.
That's the plot to Pan's Labyrinth, isn't it?
Don't know, never seen it.
Oh, all right. That'll be the supervisor.
With
Hello. Oh, shut your boxy mouth. It's okay. It's one of those recorded sales pitch things. Can I watch cartoons?
Yeah, okay, but don't come into the living room.
Why not?
Because we are going to have an important chat with your granddad. Aren't we?
Oof.
Is that from Joe? Mind your own business.
You know what you need to do with Jo? You need to give her space.
Guys, can you concentrate here? It's nothing. How can you wrap space?
If you don't give her space, she'll look for commitment.
What's commitment?
I have no idea, but that's what Trisha said.
She's not a girlfriend. She's just a friend who's a girl. Girlfriends like men who are rich, who spoil them and shoot animals that get inside their cupboard.
No, they don't. Girls
Some do.
Girlfriends like it when
Girlfriends
men
like
give them
men.
pink bunnies, and they like it when
Girlfriends
the man
like it
serves.
when man shoots pink bunnies. You two are such idiots. You don't know anything. Just be quiet, all right?
They like
girls like men who wear Lynx aftershave and who wear that hair gel that makes your hair all spiky like a mountain, and who eat Kellogg's Crunchies, and who know a lot about car tax.
The thing is, Frank, we need to talk to you about the future.
Ah, is this about making a will? Because I don't mind, I'm not going to be here forever.
Actually, you've already made a will, Dad. Do you remember? The do-it-yourself one.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Except that it's invalid because you got Terry and Pat to witness it.
I left them in the shed.
Yeah, and that's why it's not valid, Frank, because you named them as beneficiaries and you're not allowed to do that.
Ah, so do you want the shed?
No, I don't want the shed. This isn't about the shed.
Girls want a boyfriend and boys want a girlfriend. Everybody.
Not all of them.
Point to them. All they do is beg for your money and watch their favourite flower programme. God, you two are driving me nuts.
Well, no, that's not the point of them. It's that you have some company, because otherwise, when you come home, there'll be no one.
I'll have pets.
Well, with a pet, you have to clean up all its toilet mess, and with a girlfriend, you don't.
Maybe I might have to unblock the toilet.
See, the thing is, Dad...
I've got to clean that shed out when I get home.
Actually, Dad, that's sort of what we need to talk to you about, because we don't think that you can really go home.
Well, haven't you got it fixed? You should have got some poles in.
We did, and it is fixed.
Can we get some biscuits?
Yeah.
Can I shave my head?
Yes.
No.
No, Ben! Do not shave your head.
We
He's
just
gonna
don't
shave his
think
head,
that
isn't
you
he?
should live there alone, Frank.
I'm not going to burn it down twice, am I?
Dad, the thing is...
I was right. You did embarrass her.
Jake, not now, please.
Now she doesn't want to come round tomorrow.
Jake.
She's gone to the shopping centre with other people.
Jake, come on, you're a grown-up.
Oh, now I'm a grown-up, am I? That's a development.
Right, come on, Jake. You're coming to the petrol station with me.
What?
I need some milk. Come on. Anything you have to say, you can say then.
Get yourself. Why do we have to go to petrol station?
Well, yours doesn't matter.
You see, Dad, the problem is that you're not well. Your memory's not what it was, and you get confused sometimes.
Oh, the doc will take care of that.
Well, no, he won't. Look, Dad, you're not going to get better. You're going to get worse. We've spoken to Mr. Abraham, your solicitor, because we thought you trusted him.
I've never minded the Jews.
right? Well, anyway, he said the first thing you have to do is sign this enduring power of attorney so that Pete and I can carry out your wishes when you've lost the ability to...
It's Rakesh for you, and it's about the phone line. He's a supervisor.
Oh, tell him I can't talk to him right now.
Do this thing before I've lost what ability?
Well, before you've lost the ability to...
You upset about something, sir?
No. What I'm trying to say, Dad, is you have to give me and Pete this power of attorney for when you lose the ability to make decisions.
Oh, right.
Have you understood what I've said?
Yeah. You're saying I'm as good as I'm ever going to be, and so I've got to sign this thing.
Basically.
Yeah, that's it. Have you got any questions you want to ask me?
Yeah. Do you want the shed or not?
Yesterday, Mummy said that she was going to hunt you down and kill you like dogs.
Karen!
Really? Everybody?
Cup of tea, Dad.
Okay.
Who are you talking
No,
to?
it's been nice talking to you, Rakesh.
Is it still... Karen! Oh.
Nice man.
Was he?
Very. Oh, and he's reconnecting everything.
Oh!
But I spent days trying to...
It was easy, and Mummy, you do make such a drama out of
Oh my god! Oh, I needed that laugh at the end. Oh, that was such. Oh, that scene there with Sue and Grandad. That was. Oh. I obviously mentioned it earlier on. You know, my nan. She got dementia. She passed away. I think it's about 2 years ago. She passed away on my nephew's birthday, actually. It was either his first or his second birthday, one of the two. But yeah, she had. Well, she was diagnosed with dementia after John died, so around about 2013 or so. So we kind of had her for, you know, what, about 8-9 years. And we had to go through every stage with it. So she got diagnosed after her partner passed away, and like it was almost like the trigger point. We suspect that he had probably been sort of masking her kind of forgetfulness for a little while, and making out that it was just, you know, a bit of old age, a bit of forgetfulness, when I think it was something, you know, much more. But when he died, I think, similar to a friend of mine, when her nan, when she lost her husband, again, it was almost like that was a trigger point and really accelerated the dementia. And for me, you know, seeing, you know, through that 9 years, that progression of the early days where she was just my nan. She was my nan as she's always ever been. But we moved her down here from up north because it was only my uncle and his wife up there. And they weren't really in a position to kind of be helping to look after my nan. Whereas if we moved her down here, my mum would be around, I would be around, my sister, my brother. So there was a lot more of us that could kind of help out and take care, when necessary. And we just saw her progressing in her way through. And it was like Grandad says, it's like, it was the best version she was ever going to be. It was pretty much, you knew the next time you see her, she would just not be as good. And of course, COVID really exacerbated it. When COVID hit and she was forced to be, because by that point she was in a full-blown care home. She was, she basically had like round the clock care. The fact that no one could really see her for such a long period of time, and I think the first time I saw her was about a year and a half after COVID, like the very first lockdown. So we're talking like sort of summer 2021, and that was still through a window. I don't think I got to see her in person again probably until about early 22. I would say thereabouts. Yeah, that scene there. Sorry, that was a rambling explanation to say that was just a beautiful scene. It made me cry. It made me emotional. But the laugh at the end, the Karen bringing it back up. That just sums up life, doesn't it? You are gonna have to have the most horrible conversations. You're gonna have really difficult moments, and at the same time, you can just have one moment that makes you think, actually, yeah, maybe it's not all as doom and gloom as you thought it might be. Wow, that was a much longer ramble at the end of this episode than I probably intended to give. But damn, I love that episode. That was a great episode. I really thought that Pete was going to have a go at what's her name? The babysitter, because there's like, the kids were still up and everything. But it's like, she's willing to come again, and he's like, really? You're willing to come to this house, to these kids again? Fuck yeah, come whenever you want. We'll go out a hell of a lot more. Because if you're willing to come back after that, bloody hell. Oh yeah, just an all-round amazing episode. That could be one of my favourites. I'm not going to say it's definitely the best, but it's one of my favourites, I will say. Right, on to episode 6 now for me. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, then this will obviously be next week for you. Remember, all 7 episodes will be out by the time this is coming out on YouTube, so sign up to the Patreon, you get to see all the episodes early. But the next episode is called The Football Match. That's going to be interesting. See you there for that one. Subscribe, notify, comments, all the usual bits and bobs. For now, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek.